Hi, this is Katie Shell with Essential Journeying. I'm an intuitive healer and spiritual counselor. I work with people to help them find the safe space within themselves or create safe spaces for themselves to do the difficult work we have to meet our challenge and to remove blockages. I like to say that this to describe it as we all of us have hard work to do, but we don't have to be hard on ourselves when we're doing it. And so, whatever modality I'm working with, I'm supporting people on this journey. And so, one an amazing new oil, a new source for an old oil that we have just been blessed with, that really embodies this, is violet blossom. And violet blossom is so sweet and so gentle. She will hold us, she will allow us to find, to be vulnerable, but to feel held and feel safe when we do this. She works on the throat chakra, so she allows us to speak our truth, but she does it in a way where it is gentle and full of love. And she holds us in this very, very loving, very sweet way. And because of that, she helps release trauma, she helps release fears, she helps release anxiety, anything that's kind of built up within us, that's kind of lodging deep within, that we're just not quite ready to look at. She will gently coax it out and allow us to feel our feelings in a very safe and nourished way. And so I am so thrilled to have this new amazing tool back in our inventory in this very special way. And this, if you've worked with our old violet, this is a much softer, subtler scent. But it is so sweet and it is so intoxicating. In fact, it says right on the bottle, it is a heavenly scent. And one of my first clients to work with this oil, that was one of the first things she said about it, was that it was heavenly, and she hadn't read the back of the bottle. So I happen to agree with that. I think this is heaven sent. It brings in that violet energy, Saint Germain, all of those really, really loving, caring energies that help us speak and help us kind of raise our awareness and raise our consciousness, especially when it comes to our self care. And so, anyway, I wanted to share her and a way that I worked with her when she first came to me. This is, at this point, we've only had, I think, Audrey, the owner of Wisdom of the Earth, she announced, or Cynthia, our educational director, one of them, um, announced that this was available only a week ago. And so I'm very blessed to be very close to our home office in Sedona. I'm here in Phoenix. And so I was able to get it very quickly, and I ordered it instantly, and I've already been working with her for a week, and I've had tours through my studio for experiencing this oil, because it's just so wonderful. But because she is subtler than the previous ones, a few people had a little bit of a moment to recognize this new, powerful but gentler ally. And so um, one of the ways I have worked with her, and I was called to work with her. I'm always called to work with her because she works on the throat, she works on the heart. And so normally, ordinarily, if I'm going to work with an oil on the heart, I'm going to put a couple drops in my hand, and I'm going to set my intention. I'm going to smell her, and then I'm going to just draw her on my heart, setting my attention, asking for her guidance, asking her for her to open me up to love and vulnerability and all of those. Oh, she just feels so good. Or I might put her on my throat, because she's about speaking. I might put her on my head to help with releasing some of those thought patterns, some of that trauma that we store in our minds that we need to bring out, and we need to just sit with and accept. What I did this time was very different, because violet, all of the flowers, they're a little bit more of an investment. Although violet is not, it's 60 for like a 5 mil, which is about this size, and I think it's 150 something for a 15 mil. And I do custom pours if people want that for like a even smaller, like a 1 or a 2 mil, if that's something that you want or something that you're interested in. But my kind of moving on, generally with these blossoms, I'll be very, especially with the absolutes, because they have a stronger scent and they're going to work, they are so powerful and they work very quickly. But I didn't do that this time. I was a little bit more generous with myself. And I felt called to do something that I generally only do for ear infections or throat infection or breathing issues. I did an auricular treatment. And so I went ahead and I just kind of found that little space in the ear, that little divot, and I just poured her down, moving her past my throat and then into my heart. So she was hitting all of those beautiful places and really just enveloping me with her gentleness and allowing me to really truly be open in the way I need to be open to receive the guidance, the clarity, the softness, to be me and to be safe with myself and comfortable with myself, without judgment, with compassion, and just knowing that whatever is within inside me, even if it's not pretty all the time, because it's not, we're human, right? And we have a full spectrum of human experience here, and to allow those things to come up and be seen and feel safe, because then they come up and then we can release them. And so I just so much loved working with this oil, and I love this kind of really unique experience of doing that auricular treatment with a flower and doing it as a self-care, as a self-love act rather than a healing act for breathing or a throat treatment, which works really, really good for that when you're working with the eucalyptus or myrtle or any of those fabulous oils like that. But this one, it's just, you massage it and you bring it down into the throat and you're able to say what it is you need to say, and you're able to be who it is you need to be without judgment, without fear, and with complete surrender, um, to yourself and to your higher power, or whatever it is that you subscribe to. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get a chance to try this, to try Violet. She's here for us, she supports us, and she is absolutely stunning. Thank you.